I looked into rebuilding this carburetor, so I started looking into rebuild parts and also looking at reviews for these carbs. And there's a little screw on the left hand side of the carb that is adjusting screw for idle. It only does about quarter turn, and you can't remove it. There is the screw, and it's very sensitive on any dirt within the fuel. So I actually managed to find another one, another carb. And the problem is with that little screw, because you can't take it out and clean up. Now, I found this fairly cheap, about £8 on eBay. Replacement carburetor. It's not original, it's a copy. It looks pretty much same as the old one, apart that it's got this idle adjustment screw on the opposite side. The old one was there, and on this new carburetor it's on the other side. It's there, and it's removable screw, so whenever you need to clean up, you can literally unscrew it and clean it up. So hopefully it will work. It's worth try. For £8, it's worth try. It came with a new supply hose and a new set of gaskets, and it should be direct bolt-on replacement. So there are two bolts that are going through the air filter housing all the way through the carburetor into the engine. Just undo them too, and carburetor is going to be loose. And it's a matter of undoing the little wires and springs for throttle control. I should have probably drained the fuel first, which I didn't. So in a minute I'm going to drain the fuel. And that will be it then. Carburetor is out.
There you go. I should have drained the...
There you go. Draining the fuel. Because fuel valve is open, fuel will run from the tank through the carburetor straight out into this bottle.
I have to drain the fuel tank as well in a minute. So
here we can see the old carburetor. You can see on the right hand side is that adjusting needle, and it's got that cover that doesn't allow us to take a needle out to clean up any dirt. You can just about see the needle in there. There is a ways of cleaning, but you need to buy new needle and replace it every time you're going to clean it up, which is very uneconomical, unpractical.
Only one way to take this needle out to clean it is to break that off, and then you'll have to replace it with new needle. Or the new carburetor, it's got the same adjustment screw, but on this side that is fully adjustable, so you can tune the carburetor and take the needle out and clean it when it gets clogged up with dirt, which I think is the biggest problem on these little engines. When they get clogged up with dirt, it's very hard to clean up carburetor because of these little bits. Right, this new gasket set. We have two gaskets. One is for manifold side on engine side, and the other one is for fuel filter side. So let me strip first the old gaskets. Clean up. Now on carburetor, the side that goes towards the engine, it's the side that has got throttle valve. The gasket goes on as such. So gasket goes there. Carburetor goes onto there. So to get that in, I think I'll have to put a fuel line back in. I'm not going to replace the fuel hose because this one appears to be alright. There's no leakage on the hose. Keep the new one for spares. Okay. Now before we fit the carburetor fully on, we need to reconnect the throttle adjustment and the wire. So we'll do that in exactly the same way, opposite of what we did to take it apart. So let's tilt the carburetor back and put a wire through. Now we have balancing spring to put it back on. Bit of fiddle. Hard job. Would help if I have a bit thinner fingers. Right, that's done. Now gasket goes on. Now there's another gasket. We'll go on the filter side. Just to make sure we fit that one on as well. And then the filter housing. The breather pipe. Back on. And now bolts all the way through. Be careful not to damage the gaskets. It's a bit annoying that you have to go through the whole set in one hit. Right, now here's a bit of close up.
This down here, it's a crankcase breather pipe. Needs to be pushed back into the engine body, and that will lead into the air filter side of the carburetor, and any oil fumes should go back into the carburetor for reburning.
That one leads to back side of the filter housing. That comes there and then goes back towards carburetor for reusing of hot oil vapors. Now this side, our throttle control is reconnected. We have gasket on the back, carburetor, gasket, filter housing. Now I just need to tighten it all up. Right, as you can see here is that needle adjusting screw that is accessible for any adjustments and alterations of the mixture. Right, with some fresh fuel. Yeah. Right, before we make a start, I'm going to take the belt off. So we don't have any strain on the engine. The engine is going to be, yeah, feel a bit of tension there. Right, let's put the fuel on. Right, let's do first start up. Fuel on. Might take a while. Fuel gets actually into the carb. Choke on. Power on. Right, let's try.
There's a little rest now for fuel to trickle in.